Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Akash Shinde. In this video, we'll be having a candid conversation with Ayush Kumar Gurputia, where we'll ask him regarding his MBA journey, where he's right now a current student of TAPMI, and we'll ask him how he has prepared for TAPMI, as well as things that you should definitely keep into mind once you are getting into TAPMI. Hi Ayush, welcome back to the channel. How are you?
Hello, Akash. I'm doing good. What about you? How was your day?
Yeah, it's been a great day. I just woke up early in the morning, had some breakfast, did some quick things for office, and then I thought I should do one session with you.
Good.
So yeah, so Ayush, since a lot of students wanted to get into TAPMI because TAPMI is a kind of a B
Yeah.
school which is very interesting and innovative in terms of their approaches and courses. Could you
Yeah.
shed some light on your profile and how you got into TAPMI?
Yeah, sure. So in CAT, I got a score of 91 percentile, and before that, I am having a profile of 987, and I did BBA in my graduation, and the specialization was marketing. So, and also I am having a work ex of 20 months. So I feel that give me an edge because I like, and here I have seen candidates even with 97, 98 percentile. So again, it boils down to the composite scores and other factors. But for me, this was my profile, which helped me to get in.
Okay, okay. So we all have gone through the grind of CAT, right? Since 14 days are
Yeah,
remaining for the CAT. So what's your
yes.
advice for the people, how they should prioritize each section when it comes to CAT? And apart from that, what are the options that are left for them to get into TAPMI? Maybe it's HAT, NMAT, SNAP. Just tell us the score that is required to get into your business.
Yeah, sure. So first, when it comes to advice, I would say as around 2 weeks are left. So what they can do is focus on PYQs. This is what I was doing. And secondly, they should not focus too much on revising because I've seen many students they revise DIL, the sets they did before they make notes, and I feel that won't help much. You should revise their formulas when it comes to quants. But when VRC and DILR, when these subjects are concerned, we don't have any fixed patterns. So practicing more and more these kind of subjects will help, and doing PYQs at the like in the last 2 weeks will help more. And for getting into TAPMI, I feel a score anything above 85, given the profile is good because as we know that competition and the candidates are increasing day by day. So even last year, the competition was very tough. So I feel 90%, anything above 90 percentile, sorry if I mentioned 85%. So anything above 90 percentile would be a safe score. So, and also I wouldn't say that keep a mindset of having just 90 percentile, just try to gain as much as possible. But again, 90 percentile is something which is safe. And other than CAT, ZAT is a exam which can help you to get in here. Also, NMAT, TAPMI used to accept NMAT, but with what I am hearing from the administration this time that they will not be accepting NMAT scores. So
Perfect,
CAT,
perfect.
ZAT, and GMAT, these three exams can help you to get in here.
Yeah. So what I realize when it comes to your tier of colleges, profile also plays a very important role. So do you think that
Exactly.
how the profile is relevant should be when it comes to TAPMI?
See, I won't only just keep in mind while saying the answer, like while answering to this, I just won't mention the bare minimum because the getting into college is not the end. We also have a journey after that. So as far like as summer placements are going on, so based on that, I would suggest anything above 80 in your 10th, 12th, and undergrad is good because sometimes what happens is in colleges like TAPMI or tier two colleges, like I have my friends from different B schools, so I can see the pattern. There is a similar pattern that when companies come, I feel the candidates who are having above 80 percentile in all their three, like 10, 12, and undergrad, it helps them to get the initial shortlist, which is very main factor. So I would suggest if you are having anything above 80, then you're good to go.
Okay, that's quite great. So now
Yeah,
within 20 to 10 to 15 days, I'm going to get a cat, right? After that, within
yeah,
20 to 25 days, students are looking for other B schools. Before that, I would like to tell you guys one thing. We are going to start our GDPI course from 1st of November. So what you have to do, you find our group link. Post that, there will be mentor from 80 plus B schools, which are going to guide you. And when it comes to each and every B school, let's say Ayush is from TAPMI. So we'll take GD and PI and the relevant information which is necessary for TAPMI. So you just have to join the WhatsApp group that is present there in the description box. So Ayush, let us know how TAPMI is unique as compared to other colleges. What is the speciality or uniqueness of TAPMI?
okay. First comes the legacy, as it is a very old B school and one of the top 10 B school, like first top 10 B schools of the country, first 10 B schools of the country. So I feel this gives an advantage because it's having a huge alumni base. And so which helps the college in terms of placements. So that is one strength of the college, that it's having a huge alumni base because it's 40 to 45 years old college. Secondly, the other thing that makes TAPMI unique is I feel the clubs and committees here, I would like to mention them because as far I know, I and the friends who are there from different colleges, from different B schools of mine, like in our college, there are committees. I would like to mention some, like Samnidhi is a committee, Samnidhi is a committee for the ones who wants to get into finance. So what they do there is they manage the real funds of the students, and the fund is a good amount. It's in seven figures. I won't be able to disclose it, but you can visit the Instagram page, so you will get the real experience, and those experience really help candidates. 2 to 3 of my friends crack their summer internships with the help of just mentioning the work they do in that committee. And again, brand scan is another committee. So Samnidhi was something for finance students. Some brand scan is a committee where they will be getting live projects based on the industry. And I would also like to mention one huge achievement for the committee like BrandScan, that the polo candies that we used to, like the polo candies that are there, first it used to come in bigger sizes. Then again, that if you have noticed that now the polo candies are of smaller sizes. So it was TAPMI's BrandScan committee which did the market research and advised Polo to take this step. So this is one of the biggest achievement I feel for that committee. Again, we have committee like Omega, this consulting committee. They have cracked a they have like bagged a very big deal with one of the renowned institutions. So they will be doing the live projects here. So these practical experiences and the alumni network, and also the rigor, we like TAPMI is known for its rigor, academic rigor we have here. And the faculties are also the strength of the TAPMI, because the professors we have, they have real experience. Because like I will share my marketing professor who is teaching us in this semester. He is also he's also in one of the company's board of directors, which was also like which was recently about to receive a funding of 100 CR from Sequoia Capital. So we have faculties from industry experience, which helps a lot to for the students to gain the experience. So these three pillars are, I feel, these are the strengths of the TAPMI.
Okay, that's quite great. So, Ayush, I wanted to know that, let's say I'm aspirant, I wanted to join TAPMI. So I'm quite interested in your campus, and I see many times these aspirants are in a dilemma that they wanted to know that how is a day
Uh,
TAPMI. So can you shed some
yeah,
light on it?
yeah, sure. I will share a day like I will share my first term experience basically. So we used to have classes at 8:45, 4 to 5 classes we are lined up, and every class is of 1 hour 15 minutes. So basically our classes used to get over by 4:30. So basically, also like we have also have case studies, guest lectures. So all this, including all the stuffs, we used to get free by 6. But again, as I mentioned, the rigor of TAPMI, we used to again get many group assignments. And I think this is the case with every MBA college. So as far as rigor is concerned, there is too much rigor in the first semester. Like in the initial days, you will feel like there is only academics and academics. But as you will get adjusted in the environment, then you will then you will experience that you will also have time left for the committee works and the sports other than academics, because by that time you will get know how to manage things. So when that thing comes in, like when you the skill of managing time comes inside you, so I feel that time it will be better for you to, like, you will be able to manage all three things. And you for in the entire time, for in the entire duration of the day, I feel you will be able to figure out times for all the activities. And also you will be left time for your like me time, that we say Gen Z word is me time. So but yeah, in the first semester, I would be honest that first semester is going to be tough. You hardly will get time, and also it will take time for you to get adjusted to this environment.
Okay, okay, understood. How is the campus life, in terms of clubs, committees, in terms of infrastructure, and what are the extracurricular activities that students can do in the campus itself?
Yeah, so I would like to mention that we are having 28 clubs and committees, so which is a very big number. And when it comes to campus life, Manipal is one of the highest rainfall receiving city. So this is, I feel, is a downside because it rains most of the times here. But again, when like the now we are in November, so November to March, I would say November to June. But again, we go for our SIP, so I will take till March only. So these 5 to 6 months are the period which we can really enjoy when outdoor games and activities and are concerned, because after that most of the time it rains and indoor activity is not that much. As you know that indoor activity, there is a huge difference between outdoor activities and indoor activities. So when
Mhm.
compared to outdoor activities, we won't have that much fun. But again, other extracurricular activities we have, like many things, like different committees organize their different events. If suppose there are 28 clubs and committees, every committee is having one event lined up in 1 month. So you can know that, you can get an idea that every day something is there which will keep you engaged. So like you can just work on that, and you can just figure out what are the things that aligns well with your career, and you can figure out. So that's one thing I feel will be helpful.
Okay, okay, that's quite nice, Ayush. So, Ayush, have the placement started? I would say the summer internship and final placement for the students.
Yeah, yeah. I started.
Okay. So Ayush, since you are going through the placements, I don't want to ask you the official amount that students gonna get when it comes to
Yeah.
lowest placement and highest placement. Just tell us that what was the lowest placement that went down in terms of the iPhones. Like, let's say the SIP amount was 1,20,000 rupees. So you can buy two iPhones or three. That would, so just tell the people because they are also interested in it, right? So what was the highest stipend that went on in terms of iPhones this year?
So highest stipend, I would say you can easily buy uh, three iPhones, 3 to 4 iPhones. But again, it depends. Like I'm just keeping it 3 iPhones, given that we are buying the latest model. So based on that, 3 iPhones I would suggest is the highest stipend. And when it comes to lowest stipend, so lowest stipend, anyways, iPhone won't be possible in that amount when
Yeah.
it comes to lowest. So you get the idea
Maybe
about
you
that.
can buy any, I would say Samsung A30 or this kind of one. So Ayush, some of the students who are coming to the campus wanted to know
Hmm.
about the different type of domains, right? TAPMI is quite good when it comes to sales and marketing. But apart from that, there are people who wanted to know that and wanted to get into FMCG, IT consulting, data analytics. Some people wanted to get into finance. They have their finance program. So can you shed some light about different types of program which are offered in campus?
Yeah. So let me complete that placements point. Like comparatively, as what we are, what our seniors are saying, that the placement season as far as IP is concerned is going good for us when compared to their times. So good companies are coming in, good roles are coming in, and so we feel that yeah, it's good for us when compared to our seniors. And also when you are saying domain wise or role wise, I would say that majorly sales and marketing is the role. I would suggest that more chunk of companies you will find for sales and marketing when compared to finance or IT or consulting. So more focus, I feel, the companies who come here to recruit is for sales and marketing. But it's not that we have also uh, seen companies this time who came for prodman role. So yeah, the prodman roles are also coming in. IT consulting also few firms came. So yeah, it's going good. And it's
I think.
covering all the verticals. But yeah, again, when it comes to weightage, I would give weightage more to sales and marketing.
Okay, got it. I mean, there are enough opportunities for the students. It's just that you have to
Hmm.
express yourself in front of the recruiters
Exactly.
and you have to build that CV to get into the campus. Okay, that's quite nice,
Yeah.
Ayush. So, Ayush, next question that comes to my mind is, since students wanted to get into TAPMI, right? How is the culture when it comes to case competition?
So yeah, case competition culture is good, but again, I would just like to throw a light on this, that whenever case come, like what when I came here, first term was something like everyone was very excited with the case comps. So case comp do comes, but the like rigor, like the interest that students are having, it gets declined at some point of time, I would say. And this is a generic situation because we get so much engaged in activities and with academics and other stuffs that we try to overlook that. But when it comes to opportunities, we have good opportunities. Like we have one Bajaj case com, for which only few B schools are eligible, and TAPMI is one of them. We have also case competition like Perfity. Also, Perfity is also very like niche. It goes on like into very few colleges. So TAPMI is eligible for Perfity. So yeah, we do have good case competitions, and also we have clubs and committees who specifically focus to help students out with guiding when it comes to guidance to case competitions. So yeah, case comp culture is good, and again, it depends on students like how they want to just leverage that opportunities that is coming in for the for them.
Okay. So, how is the pedagogy
Yeah.
when it comes to teachers, professors who are present there in the campus?
We are having a good ratio, I mean that for any colleges there, you won't find everyone having the same level of experience. So when it comes to experience wise, I would say we have good faculties who are having great industry experiences, who are there for 30 years, 20 years, 25 years. With these many years of experience, they are in the campus who are teaching us. And also there are teachers who are just 4 to 5 years they had in their teaching journey. So again, it's a mixed ratio, but yeah, it you won't ever feel that if someone who is having less teaching experience you won't ever feel that you are not able to grab the subject or you are not able to grab what they are trying to convey, because teachers are here are very supportive. And as if I don't know if anyone knows, like the ones who are watching, they know or not, but it's a residential program for teachers, for students, as well as we also have faculty quarters inside the campus. So it makes very an ecosystem gets created here. Like we are teachers are reachable very much. I would say they are ready to help. So all these things helps a lot.
Okay, understood. So if I look at any B school, seniors plays a very important role. So in terms of your
Yeah.
summers as well as final placements, how seniors are helping you out in terms of making that CV or telling you this is this thing that you should do, or this is where you stop it out, or this is the company that you should target it out according to your domain.
I would say seniors are very helpful here. Also, I guess I missed out one important. It's not a club or committee, but we have one program, an LADC program, which basically, where in the initial days, like when we our induction gets during the induction only, we have psychometric tests. So psychometric 4 to 5 psychometric tests are there, like are conducted for every student, and based on that, we have faculty who gives advice based on the personality, which helps us to understand ourselves better and do well in the SIPs or final placements when we sit for the placements in front of interviewers. So this is one thing which is very important and very helpful. And when it comes to seniors, seniors are very helpful. And as you have been there from Glim Chennai, you might have experienced that again when it comes to seniors, you are more in contact with the seniors for where you like you are more in contact with the seniors of the clubs and committees you are there in. So they
Right.
are your first point of contact, but it's not that other seniors are not approachable. Other seniors are also approachable. But yeah, when it comes to, I would say, guidance, they're ready to help. Every senior is like, yeah, come to my room if you have any, like if you need any help, you can call me up, you can come and I would just help you out. So yeah, that help is always there, and I'm very grateful for the help I've been receiving from my seniors.
Oh, that is quite nice. And again, guys, if you
Yeah.
see, if any student that comes to us, I mean, maybe for GDPI or maybe for any help, we are there to help you out. Suppose that once you got into campus, once Ayush will be in a corporate, he'll be there to help you out in terms of how you can approach your placement in the campus itself, as well as after the campus support. So you don't have to worry a lot. If you are joining us, we'll definitely make sure that we'll be there with you in campus itself as well as after the campus. So yeah. So Ayush, I wanted to know that since placements are going on, right? So, what are the activities that students are doing? What are the roles that most of the batch is looking for? And how students are preparing it out? How TAPMI is helping students to make their better version of themselves?
Yeah. So when it comes to guidance for placements, we all like a month back a proper, I would say, basically we had a coaching, like a coaching institution is there who was helping us to get the domain knowledge and was also helping us to uh, expertise in guesstimates and all those sessions, GDPI sessions. All these sessions were conducted, which taught us how to perform well in interviews. And also post that coaching sessions, I would say everyone was having one mock GDPI, which was of 30 minutes. So, and that 30-minute sessions we were having from alums of AMA, BC. So, all tier one institute alums were guiding us how to perform well. They were giving feedbacks and reviews that where we were making the mistakes. So, yeah, that was quite helpful. Again, this was one part of the guidance. Again, second comes is that recently TAPMI has collaborated with one more institution. I won't name it, which is helping us to prepare better. Like it's based on, I would say, AI based learning. It is so it is providing us with an app which is where we can just upload our CV, and based on that, that AI will ask us question or it will take a mock interview for us, which many students are finding very helpful. So these are few things I think which is helping us to ease the placements this year.
Yeah. Is there any VAT or PI kind of thing happens before the student applies to the TAPMI? Any resume making? I would say some students often go through the essay making. So, is there any process related to it?
Like in generic, are you asking like for all the students before they
Yes.
get
No, I'm asking only about TAPI. Like, is there any process where students have to go through essays or, kind of a summary of their background while applying to the form?
No, as far this is concerned, we don't have this. But again, we reach out to like every college, having a placement committee support. And when it comes to TAPMI, I would say that placement committee is very much approachable and very helpful because, and like now as I'm in second semester, we also have members from my class, from seniors in the placement committee. So we reach out to them. They help us because they know how better we can just fill the form, better we can approach the companies, with the help of the placement committee, and again the seniors, also professors are there to help out with these stuffs. So these are the things which, like, these are the, I would say, checkpoints where the students reach out if they feel that they need any help. But as far as any formal structure is concerned, I would say that the formal structure that I mentioned, that two types of guidance we get uh, for that placement support, also that one LADC, so that comes in, so that it's total three types. So these are three formal structures which has been set up to help students when it comes to placements.
Right. Perfectly said. During my time, I left my job and directly I came to the campus. So it was a little bit tough for me because in corporate you work and your work hours are quite set. But to B schools, what I realized I need to do some tasks. I would say I need to attend the whole classes for 6 to 8 hours. Post that, I need to look for a placement committee activities as well as the clubs that are present there. And apart from that, I need to place for because I want to see, since I'm spending 20 to 25 lakh rupees, it is very important that you should focus more towards placement, right? So Ayush, during this
Yeah.
scenario, time prioritization and balancing the life is very important. So how you guys
Yeah.
are understanding and managing the time, how's the academic rigor at TAPMI, and how you are doing all this stuff in the campus?
Okay. So again, time management is a skill that keeps on getting better the more and more we stay in that environment. So as far, I would like, my suggestion is, like, I would share my experience that how I manage the time, given that I am also the class representative, is that we have sessions, as I mentioned, but again we need to understand that we need to focus more and more during the classes, because if we are studying the same thing after the classes gets over, and if we revise the same thing, or if we study the same thing, it's taking extra time, like it's consuming extra time from our schedule. So, and also, if you will, like what I am experiencing, if we focus daily during the classes, then it's not that much difficult academic wise. But again, yeah, it again depends on students, that how they are tackling or how they are approaching their academics. So what I do is I just try to grab all the sessions, like I just try to pay attention and make notes from the sessions. So that is helpful for me, that again I don't need to sit again for studying the same thing. I will just revise my notes during the a bit, like before the exams. So it's saving my time there. And again, after that, yeah, we get pre-reads, we get case study. So there, these are the things we need to spend time on, and we can't escape these things because these are important part of academic. Again, and I also feel that when you are saying about that placements and committee works, and like our seniors have been through this phase, so even they understand that where students can, like where their juniors can manage the time, where it's possible for them. So like activities are, and placement activities, guest lectures, these are scheduled in such a manner that if one manages time well, they can easily just able to like focus on all the activities that is going in the campus, and it won't be much of a difficulty for them to like handle it.
Oh, totally understood. So, since students are going to fill up the form for TAP, guys, one thing I
Yeah.
would like to tell you is if you wanted to fill up the form and if you don't have any information, I'll share the link of our group. Join that link where we are charging 199 rupees. Ayush will be there with you and he'll help you out in terms of end-to-end form filling. Certification kya karne, courses kya karne. If you're from a BSc, BCom, I would say some people are from BTech background, whatever situation, whatever background that you don't have to worry a lot. Ayush should be there. He can guide you from end-to-end process and he can help you out in terms of your GD and PI process. So you just have to have one hand on your faith and you have to focus on your preparation. So Ayush, can you tell us how is the admission process for TAPMI revolves? Because I know you also know the process, but there are some students who are not aware of it. Could you shed some light on it?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that TAPMI applications are still open. So just the, like I would share that what happened during my time, that November is going on. I filled the form, and yeah, after that, based on the CAT scores or ZAT scores, or if you have given GMAT, but I gave CAT and ZAT. So from my experience, after these exams are over, we will be getting a short list from the college, that and a PI round as will be conducted. So I had my PI on March 2nd of March. I remember I had my PI for TAPMI. So yeah, you get a good amount of time for preparing. So I would also like give an advice to the ones who are listening to this video, that as soon as your all the exams get over, just don't waste your time for get like that when you will expecting that when you will be getting the shortlist, after that you will start preparing for the interviews for the GD. just don't make these mistakes because it will cost you a lot. As soon as your exams get over, just jump into GDPI preparation, and you will see that it will take you a long way, because you will be very well prepared when you will be sitting after 5 to 7 mock PIs, mock GDs. So yeah, just make sure to follow this. And yeah, so during March, I was having my interview, and the final results were out somewhere around April, yeah, April end week. The final results were out for us, as far I can recall.
Okay. There are some people who are from economically weaker backgrounds. So, are there any scholarship or
Yeah.
financial assistance that will be given to the students by the campus?
Yeah, scholarships are there for the students, and again, it's merit-based scholarships. So it depends like how well you performed in your past academics. So based on that, and again, there are different kinds of scholarship. It's not that you are having only one kind of scholarship. Suppose someone is having WorkX and someone is also having a particular score, or someone is having professional certification. So different grouping has been made, that if you're having this professional certification and if you are having this bare minimum GPA during your first term, so you can avail their scholarship. So like that, there is mix and match of many criterias, and like that we have 4 to 5 different scholarships. Also, I would like to mention our college also gives scholarship for CFA. One of my friend recently got 100% scholarship for CFA. Like he will be appearing next year for the CFA exam, so he got 100% scholarship there. So if you see like numerically, it will directly, you should, if you clear the CFA exam, you should directly adjust that with your tuition fees, because it's costing you nothing, and also you are clearing the CFA exam. So yeah, I feel that's one good thing which TAPMI is
No.
doing.
Understood. So, guys, I would like to tell you that application deadlines are coming soon. For the event of TAPMI December 1st is the deadline. Try to apply for the campus as soon as possible. And again, guys, you should have backup option. You should not think that this is my B school or that is my B school. How the backup backups are built out so that you can build out confidence when it comes to the whole end-to-end process. So, guys, I would like to tell you, if you're applying for TAPMI, the first application process is you need to fill up the online form. Once you fill up the online form, then the next stage comes into a picture where the shortlisting happens, where CAT, SAT, GMAT, NMAT, they are not taken, but these are the three scores that they are considering it out. Post that, they'll also take up your academic performance. And in terms of form filling, we are there with you. Next major chunk of your GPA, I would say the TAPMI admission process is group discussion, personal interview, band process, where Ayush
Yeah.
and me will be with you, and the weightage goes around 45 to 50%. Ayush and me will sit down with you. There will be a lot of students where we'll take your GD topics, whatever topics that have been came to the TAPMI from past 5 to 10 years. Post that, there will be batch sessions, and the biggest chunk is personal interview. If you are not able to express yourself during the interviews, it doesn't make sense to portray yourself in front of the interviewer. So you have to prepare it out from the scratch. Those students are working professionals, you don't have to worry a lot. Still, you have to go through the interview process. So Ayush, that's all about this interview. Any last piece of advice that you would like to give us to the student, that these are the things that they should follow, and let us know about your services, that how you are going to help the students who wanted to get into TAPMI as alum. Also, I'll share the link of our group in the chat box and your LinkedIn ID so that student can connect you personally
Yeah.
and professionally.
So yeah, last piece of advice I would give, that for now, focus on your CAT exam and try to ace it and aim for as much as percentile you can. Just don't let your mock scores hype you up, or just make you feel demotivated. Just focus on the end goal and just keep your consistency. Just prepare with consistency in these last 2 weeks. And if you are able to ace it, me and Akash are there to help you out with the GDPI process. I would like to just share the one experience of mine with which will help you to understand the importance of GDPI preparation. So for me, my TAPMI PI was around of 8 to 10 minutes, and for others it was going for 25 to 30 minutes. But for the others who were there in my panel, they didn't get a shortlist, like they didn't convert TAPMI. And for me, who had an interview of only 8 to 10 minutes, I converted TAPMI. So this shows that how you prepare and how you deliver matters a lot. So I will be there to help you out with Akash. And also, many B schools are there which do not have GD, and they have direct PI. But I feel if any B school is having a GD, you are getting an advantage, because GD is very much predictable. PI can go in any direction. GD, if you know the basic rules that I need to follow these steps, you can really perform well. But PI can be unpredictable. You can read number of topics, you can prepare number of things, but you don't know how your interviewer or how your panelist is going to judge you. So, given that TAPMI is having GD, I would just give a suggestion that please try to prepare and like just try to ace it with our guidance, and we are there to help you out. Just give your best. And for now, best of luck for your CAT exams.
Thank you so much, Ayush, for connecting with us. As Ayush
Yeah,
have been with us from past 6 to 8 months, guys, I would like to tell you that there are very less opportunities where you are going to get mentor, and this mentor who has from that base known a lot of things as compared to traditional people who are present in the industry who have completed their MBA 15 years. So it's a better opportunity for you to use the mentor's ability, the experience as well as his expertise to build your one of the best portfolio and get into the dream peaceful. Thank you so much,
yeah.
guys, and thank you so much, Ayush, for
Thank
joining
you,
with us.
Akash.
We are there to help you out.